Hello there, Leo. It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your mid-May general tarot reading. So this is good from now until mid-June. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, let's get into your reading. Porcupine Spirit, time for a beginner's mind. Wow, I love that. You are starting something new. So let's talk about a beginner's mind. A beginner knows that they don't know that much, right? So there's this energy of giving yourself compassion, understanding that, okay, you're going to make mistakes. So what? You're learning something new. You're trying a new experience. You're going out there. You're doing something new, whether it's in love or your career. It doesn't matter that if you make mistakes, right? It's more about being in the game. Really lovely energy. I get a really nice sense with that. You may have really high expectations for yourself. That could be one of the reasons why this card is coming out. So, Unfinished Symphony, interesting. Sagittarius had that same energy. So this could be a situation that you may have tried before in the past. So it could be, a little bit of a sense of trying to maybe even reunite with somebody that you started dating, but it just didn't take off. Or you started a new job or a business. You started it, but it didn't really take off. So you kind of had to set it to the side for a while. Or something else occurred in your life and you were like, I just don't have time for that. So you're going back to it. There's something that you're going back to. For some of you, it could even be going back to school or something like that. You're going back, but here's the thing. To be compassionate with yourself, to realize you're really starting over, okay? Some of you may not want to hear that because you're really starting over. So if this is like a relationship, what it's saying to me is you're not able to pick up where you left off with this person. It's like you have to go back a little bit and you have to kind of lay that foundation again, because the last foundation is kind of like you walked away from whatever this is, a project, a business, a relationship. You walked away. And when you walked away, any of the foundation that you had already started, so maybe you have, think about you're building a house. Maybe you had started clearing the land and you had, put down some rock or something to, make the ground level. Well, while you've been gone and that was laying there, there were rains and, winds and people trampling all over it. Okay. The foundation that you laid in the past with this situation is not something that you can't go in and just start building the house on the foundation you left a while ago, because that will not support the house. It's about going back and really having a beginner's mindset, knowing that you kind of have to go ahead and start over. I don't know why they're saying school. So, that's kind of specific. It's not for everybody, but, kind of almost getting into the mindset of any classes that you took in the past, they're like no longer applicable or whatever. You may have to start from scratch, and maybe not totally from scratch, but almost. Work through your fears. Yeah. Understanding that it's okay if you're starting with a beginner's mind, that you don't have a lot of experience, that you have to rebuild the foundation. Giving yourself a break. I feel like that's the message coming through. It's okay, Leo. Give yourself a break. Because I feel like Spirit, the divine, is just happy you're getting back into this. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I think a lot of you are trying to learn something new or start something new. Pentacles is, all about tangible things, trying to build something here. Two of Pentacles, you've been hemming and hawing about this, going back and forth. Should I really start it? The thing that's holding you back is your fears, right? Well, if I go back, I'm going to have to start all over again. Oh no, that means everything I did in the past is a total waste. No, it's not. You have the experience there. It's just that the foundation that you laid before is just not solid. You need a new foundation. So it's okay. Yeah. Five of Cups. It's there's this energy of don't cry over spilt milk. I really feel like for some of you, if you're resonating with this, you're feeling a little bit like, yeah, but all that time I spent previously working on this, and then I had to walk away. Well, those cups spilt while you were gone. But guess what? You lost 3 cups while you were gone away from this project, situation, relationship, but you still have 2 cups. You have still some of the knowledge, the experience that you had in this situation before. But yes, you've lost something. It's okay because you were called in a different direction for some other time. You could have had a family member that had a health crisis, right? You could have had a health crisis. There could have been a number of things that came up onto your path that took your energy away from this that was close to your heart. But that's okay. You're coming back to it. You're trying to decide, do I go? There's a sense of going on a new path, but look at these. These two are headed in different directions. I think you're trying to decide, which way do I go? The interesting thing is that both of these are moving towards new things. I think you just want a fresh start. You want a fresh start. And it's kind of like, I want a fresh start, but I don't want to start again. For some of you, you could be coming out of a long-term committed relationship. Excuse me. And, it's kind of like, okay, I want to restart my life. I just don't know what direction to go in. But you're going. The decision is made. Look at this. All 3 of these cards. You are moving. You may not know exactly where you're going, but I think that's part of what you're looking at over the next month. This is your obstacle. This is what you're overcoming, between now and mid-June. You're looking at your options. You're trying to figure out, where am I going? What am I going to do? There's a strong sense here of, I know I'm going. And also this fear of, I don't want to start over again. Yeah. Some of you, it could have something to do with work, but we also have love here. Finding the clarity. Understanding. It's time to look at your options. Which options work for you? Which options do you feel like you have to wait on? I feel like there's no waiting. I feel like there's this energy of get into your heart, make a decision, and go. Really interesting because, it's the strong sense of wanting to go, and yet at the same time, like you're ready to start this new adventure, but you're holding yourself back. The thing that is holding yourself back is your own fears. Work through your fears. Taking a look at your fears and understanding it's only because you're going into a new path. So your fears are there. That's your ego trying to keep you safe, saying, Leo, hold on. Are your shoes tied? Did you pack everything? Do you have your toothbrush? How about your hairbrush? You got your hairbrush? How about your phone? You got your keys? It's like this long checklist. But as soon as you get towards the end of the checklist, it's all of a sudden there's like 20 new things on the list. And it's all of that is only to resistance. It's a resistance. It's your fears. Oh my goodness. You know, if you think about it, the Fool over here doesn't have anything, has his little teeny tiny book bag on the back, and his dog. Understands, when I step out onto this path, I'm only bringing the bare essentials because I know the universe will provide the people, the places, the situations that I need to be successful on my path. And I have the companionship of my dog. So everything will work out. But your fears are wanting you to not only have this book bag, but like 10 suitcases, you know, a moving van of things to go with it. And it's kind of like the universe is saying, no, you're done packing. You just go. Because you have a beginner's mind. It's kind of like you don't even know what you're supposed to pack. So don't even worry about packing. Whereas your fears are saying, yeah, but that's just it. You don't know what you're going to need. So Leo, we better pack everything, you know? Yeah, it's about expressing your love to yourself, expressing your love to work out your fears, because we can only have fear or love. When we are full of fear, there's no room for love. And when we are full of love, there's no room for fear. So it's about loving your fears, saying thank you. I appreciate you trying to keep me safe. I love myself enough to know that I will land on my feet. I love myself enough to know that I am surrendering to the universe. I'm going on this path. All will work out. You know, taking a look at what are the bare essentials that you need. Oh, 7 of Cups, looking at your options. You know, it's interesting because I was watching this documentary on Lewis and Clark, the Lewis and Clark expedition here in the United States. And that was the expedition to go and kind of discover the western part of the North American continent, which then became the United States. And it's so interesting because with this energy, it's kind of, you know, they really did think about what were the bare essentials, you know. There were things to keep them safe. So they took, you know, things that they could hunt with or protect themselves with. But they took not a lot of food. They felt like they would find the food along the way. Sometimes they got really hungry because, you know, in the middle of the winter, there wasn't a lot of food. But there was this energy of what do we need? And they took things that they could trade, you know, along their journey. But they didn't take a lot of other bare essentials. They found those as on their travel. And I feel as if there's that energy of deciding, okay, I'm going on this new path. I know I have to leave some things behind that I am going to miss. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know why they're saying this. You know, you may have like a fancy electric toothbrush, right? But when you go out on this new path, there may not be electricity in order to charge it. So it's kind of like you go back to the old-fashioned manual toothbrush, right? It's about taking a look at, okay, what is essential? I have to have a toothbrush. Do I have to have an electric toothbrush? No, I just have to have a toothbrush. And you may miss your electric toothbrush. Maybe you really, really like your electric toothbrush, but understanding the bare essentials out here is the toothbrush. And I feel as if you're making choices, but you have to make them out of love for yourself. What is really going to be important on this new path? You know, we have the 2 of Cups here. What is closest to your heart? Who is closest to your heart? What is it that you need? Because you are going on this new path. You start with the Fool and you end with the Fool. You're going on a new path. So it's what are you going to pack? Strength, 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. This is you. This is your fears. This is your fear. We got to pack everything. We can't just take one toothbrush. We have to take 3 toothbrushes, 4 tubes of toothpaste, 20 pairs of socks. Women pack so so differently. Some women have to take everything, right? And other women, they throw a couple things in a bag and they're gone. And I have friends that are in both of those camps. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. And when I travel with friends, it is so interesting to see what people bring. I've gotten better at thinking, if I get there and I don't have something that I need, I can buy it when I'm there. Sure, I don't want to have to buy it, but if I really had to, if I forgot my toothbrush at home, I could go purchase another toothbrush, right? Or if I don't want to take a big, jacket or something, and I think the weather's going to be fine, that I can get away with my sweater, and then I get there and there's a blizzard, I'll just have to go buy a coat, It's this energy of understanding you have the strength to be victorious on this new path, that you don't have to take everything with you. This is you trying to decide, what am I taking? What am I leaving? Which of these cups goes and which of these cups stay? And, I think a lot of it is having the fear of people, what people are going on this path, what people are not. Which is more difficult, but it's this energy of looking at things. It's, what is essential? What brings you joy? What brings you joy? What will bring you joy on this voyage? So what do we have here? How can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. And I'll flip that around so you can see that. But there is this sense of, putting the fears to the side, loving yourself, understanding, okay, I'm new on this path. This path is new. That's fine. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to have left things behind that I really possibly need on this. It's fine. It's all good. It's all going to work out. When I let love through you, let love move through you and trust the outcome will be of your highest good. That you maybe don't know what the outcome is, but that's okay. Spirit's telling you it's going to be good. You're showing up in your own reading. You're going to be victorious in this situation. Really nice. I think for some of you, if you've been toying about going on a new path, and you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if it'll work out. It's going to work out. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Yeah, there you go. It's going to work out. Just trust. You just allow it to come as it comes, and understand that Spirit is with you. Your angels know you're new on this path. You know you're new on this path. It's almost like this energy. I have this energy of just laughing at yourself. When you're stumbling through some situation on this new path of yours, just, yeah, okay. This is just a new path. I'm going to make mistakes. That's okay. Give yourself a break. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I do wish you so much love and light on this, in this situation and in all your situations. And I do hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.